All right, today we are going on the ultimate journey, a trip through our cosmic home, the massive, ancient, and absolutely spectacular city of stars we call the Milky Way galaxy.
But let's start with a really simple question. Have you ever been lucky enough to be somewhere really dark, far away from city lights, and you look up? You might see it. This faint, beautiful, cloudy ribbon stretching across the entire sky. For thousands of years, we've looked up and wondered, what on earth is that? Well, here's the secret. You're not looking at the Milky Way. You're looking through it, from our little spot on the inside.
So to really get our bearings, let's just start with the basics, the stats on our home galaxy. And trust me, the numbers alone are completely mind-bending. First up, age. Our galaxy is about 13.2 billion years old. Now, to put that in perspective, the entire universe is only about 13.8 billion years old. This means the Milky Way is one of the original structures in the cosmos, a true ancient.
Okay, what about size? Well, the main part of our galaxy, the star-filled disk, measures a staggering 100,000 light-years across. If you were somehow traveling at the speed of light, the fastest speed possible, it would still take you 100,000 years just to get from one side to the other. It's just immense.
And how many neighbors do we have in this city? Get this, the latest estimates say there are up to 400 billion stars in the Milky Way. Our sun, the center of our entire world, is just one of 400 billion. It's a number that's almost impossible to really wrap your head around.
So now that we've got a sense of the sheer scale, let's take a little tour of the neighborhood. What are the main parts that actually make up this enormous city of stars?
You know, a great way to think about it is to picture a giant city. Right at the heart, you have the galactic bulge, a dense, crowded, chaotic downtown packed with billions of old stars. Spreading out from that, you've got the galactic disk. These are the sprawling suburbs where we live, all organized into those beautiful spiral arms. And then, surrounding the whole thing is this stellar halo, a vast, ghostly sphere containing the galaxy's oldest, most ancient residents.
And right at the dead center of that chaotic downtown lies the ultimate gravitational anchor, a supermassive black hole named Sagittarius A star. It has the mass of 4.3 million of our suns all crammed into one point, and its incredible gravity is what orchestrates the cosmic dance of every single star in our galaxy.
But here's where things get really, really strange. Everything we can actually see, all 400 billion stars, the gas, the dust, you and me, all of it makes up just 10% of the galaxy's total mass. So what's the other 90%? Something we call dark matter. We can't see it, we have no idea what it is, but we know it's there, holding our entire galaxy together with its gravity.
Now, you might think a structure this grand and beautiful was born peacefully. Nope, not even close. The Milky Way's history is a truly dramatic story of cosmic violence, creation, and collision on an absolutely epic scale. The story kicks off about 13.2 billion years ago, with the very first stars starting to ignite. Then, around 10 billion years ago, a huge event happened, a massive collision with a smaller galaxy. This cosmic crash was so violent that it literally scattered stars everywhere, forming what we now call the galactic halo. Finally, over the next few billion years, gas that was pulled in from other small galaxies slowly settled down to form that magnificent spiral disk we live in today. And all that violent history led to this amazing cosmic recycling program. See, the very first stars were made of just simple hydrogen and helium. But inside their fiery cores, they cooked up heavier elements. When those stars died in massive supernova explosions, they blasted that new material, carbon, oxygen, iron, out into the galaxy. Our sun, our planet, even us, we are literally made from the recycled stardust of these long-dead stars.
Okay, so after touring the entire galaxy and its wild history, let's zoom all the way back in. Where exactly are we in all of this? Well, it turns out our galactic address is in a pretty special neighborhood, what you might call a cosmic Goldilocks zone.
So here's our pin on the cosmic map. We're located in a fairly minor spiral arm called the Orion Arm, about 26,000 light-years away from that crazy, chaotic galactic center. We're comfortably settled out here in the galactic suburbs.
And this location puts us in that perfect Goldilocks zone. We're not too close to the dangerous radiation and gravitational chaos of the downtown core, but we're not so far out in the quiet fringes either. It seems to be just right for life to get a foothold.
But even here in our just right suburban arm, space is,
Well, it's shockingly empty. The average density here is just one single star for every 312 cubic light-years of space. It's why, despite there being billions of stars, the chances of them ever colliding are practically zero. Space is defined by its sheer, mind-boggling emptiness. So we've looked at the past, we've looked at the present, now let's look to the future. Because our galaxy isn't just sitting still, oh no, it's moving and it's heading towards a very, very dramatic destiny. I'd like you to meet our biggest neighbor, the Andromeda Galaxy. It's even bigger than we are, with about 1 trillion stars. It's the other heavyweight champion in our local galactic neighborhood, and we are hurtling towards each other at over 600 kilometers a second. A collision isn't just possible, it's absolutely inevitable.
So, how is this all going to play out?
Well, in about 4 billion years, the two galaxies will start to merge. For the next 2 billion years, they'll perform this incredible slow-motion gravitational dance, intertwining and completely reshaping each other. By the 6 billion year mark, the merger will be complete, forming a brand new, giant elliptical galaxy that some astronomers have playfully nicknamed Lactomeda.
And just when you think it can't get any bigger, let's zoom out one last time, just to appreciate the full scale of our journey. Our galaxy is just one member of a collection of over 100 galaxies called the Local Group. This entire group is being pulled at incredible speed towards a mysterious, massive thing called the Great Attractor. And all of that, our galaxy, our group, the attractor, it's all just one tiny piece of an even more colossal structure called the Laniakea supercluster. So, here we are, living on a tiny planet, orbiting an average star, out in the suburbs of a recycled galaxy that was forged in violence and is now hurtling towards a cosmic collision. Our home isn't some static, quiet place. It's an active character in an ongoing epic story. And it really makes you wonder, if this is just the story of our home, what other incredible stories does the rest of the universe still have to tell?